swanging and banging on the ones and the twos. Allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I am Kendrick Avant, your professor of gratitude, and I am here to help my disabled people. Anybody dealing with the physical limitations, whether seen or unseen. I'm here every day 9 a.m. and I'm here to show you all some of the basic yoga, the meditation, the stretching. We are in this thing to work on our mindset. Every single day we are showing up to work on the mindset. I am physically disabled my damn self. That's the reason why when y'all pop in and out the rooms, I cannot often see your names, read your names. I have no idea who's helping me out, who's vibing with me, who is rocking and rolling with me. But I'm gonna be here, and I'm doing this yoga, and I'm doing this meditation every single day because I want to show my people a route to be better, a route to improve themselves, a route to improve your communication, your parenting. I'm here to show you that you can still be better even when the medicals and the doctors say you can't get better. I'm here to show you you can be better when you can't get better. Every single day. I got messages popping up on the screen. I have no idea what the messages are. I think that is the homie Naboo. Yo, salute to you, bro. I appreciate the king rocking and vibing with me. I'm in this thing, Gratitude Journey University. And what I'm doing is every day at 9 o'clock, I'm showing other wheelchair users how to get out of the wheelchair, get on the floor, stretch out your legs, get the exercise in. When I first got diagnosed, good people, there was nobody I saw online that was doing stuff like this. I didn't see anybody online that was still talking shit about life, that was still beating their chest about life, that was still proud of who they are, proud of where they can go. So I decided I was going to be that damn person. Kendrick Avant, your professor of gratitude, swinging and banging with the Gratitude Journal University, and I'm showing wheelchair users. As you see on the shirt, I'm showing wheelchair users, you are still the shit. I'm showing wheelchair users, you are still the shit. Yes, I said the shit because you are. I salute every last one of you. I was speaking to my daughter this morning, and I told her, oh shit, wow, my legs are hurting a lot today. I don't think I will be able to get my legs right for the video. And my daughter looked at me, she's in 5th grade. She looked at me, she said, well, Daddy, if you think it's gonna be a bad day, don't you always say it's gonna be a bad day? Mind blown. Mind blown. I had never put that, I wasn't putting that together my damn self. I tell people all the time, you've got to watch your thoughts. We have over 80,000 thoughts every day. And over 80% of those thoughts are going to be negative. So if you can just reduce that number about 15%, if you can just get, it's already at 20. It's already at 20. If you can just increase your positive thoughts another couple of points, then you can have 1,500 more positive thoughts that day. And any one of those positive thoughts can be what pushes you over the edge. Your positive thought might be, oh, that's how I do the Common Core math lesson that my kids are working on. Because I don't know about y'all, but that Common Core math is not cool. That is not good beans. That is not the great stuff. Common Core math, I heard this comedian say, Common Core math, the whole point of Common Core math is to make a parent use one sheet of paper for every problem. I agree with that. That's how bad I think about Common Core math. There was nothing wrong with the old math. There was nothing wrong with addition, subtraction. There was nothing wrong with memorizing your multiplication table. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the way we were doing math. I don't like math. A lot of y'all, I bet, don't like math. Math does not have to be the most exciting subject out there, but damn it, it was working. It was actually working. So for them to drop the Common Core math and talk about how you've got to now break the problem down, and you do so much breaking the problem down with Common Core math, that's where that paper comes from. That's where all that damn paper comes from, is all that breaking it down. Instead of just, and whenever you are breaking it down, at some point in that math problem, you're thinking to yourself, hey, that's what I used to do. All you gotta do is just carry the one. All you gotta do is just carry the three. And your kid may say, but carry, what is carry? And you look at the question, seven plus four, you put a one right here, put a one over here, that means carrying the one. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to do all this other square, draw squares and put the problem inside the square and write an explanation for why the square is there. That is so much. And I know, we're supposed to be talking about meditation. We're supposed to be talking about the yoga moves, the exercises. We are supposed to be wheelchair users who are on this yoga mat. I got 4 yoga mats who are on you sitting on your booty cushions. I got 2 booty cushions, 4 yoga mats, 2 booty cushions, and here I am talking about Common Core math, elementary Common Core math. That lets you know how much it has been getting to me. I've been wanting to talk to somebody about that Common Core math for a while. My son was doing the Common Core math shit, and I showed him, no, you're just going to just carry the one. We're going to do this the old school way. The old school way, he got all the stuff right. Got all the questions right. He did, we did the old school way. He got all the questions right. Went to school, and the teacher calls me up. Calls your boy up. And I used to be a teacher my damn self. She calls me up and tells me, Mr. Kendrick, we don't do math that way anymore. We don't do math that way anymore. But he got the questions right. But we don't do math that way anymore. I need to see his boxes. I need to see his explanations. I want to know that your son understands how to do math. Damn it, my son understands how to do math. I just taught him the math last night. He just got all the questions right last night. And then she told me how it was a distraction in class because he's showing his classmates, his friends, to do it the old school way, like I showed him. She didn't like that. She didn't like that shit at all. And back then, I didn't have a gratitude journal. Back then, I was not confined to a wheelchair. Back then, I didn't have the bed sores. I didn't have bed sores. I didn't have I don't know what these things are that are on my knees. Like I have big ass black knots on my knees, and I don't know why those things are even there. No idea why those are even there, but they're there. And back then I didn't have any of that shit going on. But I still, the whole point was I still showed my son the old way of doing math, got his ass in trouble. The teacher calls to say I'm in trouble for showing him how to do the stuff. It just spread all the way around. If I had a gratitude journal, maybe I wouldn't have gone off on her. Because what I ended up doing was scheduling a parent-teacher conference for the very next day. You call my house that night and get on to me about how I'm teaching my kid how to do math and the math is correct? Oh, hell no. We are going to have a parent-teacher conference, set it up the very next day, met with her face-to-face. It didn't go well. It didn't go well for me. By the end of it all, I ended up saying, look, my bad. I'm going to leave it alone. I will let my son do it the way y'all are teaching in school. If I had a gratitude journal, I would know how to flip that. I would know how to make that into something positive, something I can grow from my damn self. But I don't. I didn't have a gratitude journal back then.
Cat Williams is more than a comedian. He is one of the great philosophers that I quote when I'm coaching people to improve their perspective. You better get yourself a lab scene every day for your mental health.
Then. But if you are rocking with this podcast right now, I need you to like it, to share it, tell another wheelchair user about it, tell anybody about it that is trying to improve their perspective. I'm what you call a perspective engineer. I am the professor of gratitude. This is Gratitude Journal University. And here I'm going to show you some perspective engineering techniques to improve your perspective, to improve the way you look at the world, to get you some better habits, to make you into the best parent, the best son, the best daughter, the best spouse, the best boyfriend, girlfriend, the best employee, the best supervisor that you can be. And it starts every morning with your habits. I'm in a wheelchair, and when I say wheelchair bound, that means I cannot move without a wheelchair. There is no stepping. There is no, but hey, I can stand up right here and take 2 steps to get there. No, I can't do that. When I pull up to the bathroom, I have to park my wheelchair outside the bathroom door. Then I have to get on the floor, slide by picking myself up and sliding to the toilet. Then I grab my disability accommodations. I have a modified bar in there. And I'm using the modified bar to then pull myself up from the floor, get on the toilet, open up my legs with my elbows. Look, I know all y'all not ready for this. All y'all didn't know this. But if you are taking care of a wheelchair user, if you got a family or a friend that is a wheelchair user, these are issues that we go through. All you see is the wheelchair. All you see is the frustration, the anger about what's going on. All you see is us struggling because we cannot get to the places, reach the things that we are trying to get to. Can't get there. But if we improve our habits, if we put some things into place and we start our day with gratitude journaling, or we start our day with the exercise, because you know every single doctor tells us how much we need to exercise, tells us how important it is to get out the wheelchair. I have pressure sores, bed sores. The difference between pressure sores and bed sores, according to my doctor, is that bed sores typically mean that your sores have opened up and they're bleeding. Mine are still pressure sores, so I am so thankful for that. I do not need any extra bleeding. I do not need any extra pain. This shit is already tough as it is. I don't need anything extra coming in at it. But, since I have these pressure sores, I know I've got to get out the wheelchair and take some pressure off of the sores. I've got to get away from sitting on the spots that hurt. I'm sitting on it right now. And I know you're thinking to yourself, well, damn it, dog, you went from a wheelchair to sitting on the floor. You're still sitting on the sores. You are still dealing with that. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. But the angle I'm at now, there's an angle you sit when you're in a chair. There's an angle you may sit when you're on a couch. There's an angle you sit when you're on the floor with your legs straight. Any one of those angles can be a little bit of relief. Even right now, the angle I'm at is a better angle. I'm in less pain than sitting in the wheelchair. However, because I keep dropping my hands on my thighs, dog, that's like a ringing pain that kicks in on the pressure sores, just like Dot. Just like Dot. I increase the pain just like that, just by banging my own legs. So let me stop doing that. I just said it out loud. I'm grateful I realized that. And see, that is a part of Gratitude Journal University. Is every day I'm going to teach you, remind you that there's a difference between being grateful and showing gratitude. When you are being grateful, you are listing off what you are grateful for. I'm grateful for the house. I'm grateful that I have kids. I am grateful that I have a job. I am grateful that I have yoga mats. You're just listing it off. And when you are showing gratitude, you are actually writing or telling the story of why you are grateful. Trying to put a little bit of light, maybe that'll help y'all out. Help y'all see me a little bit better, add some light to it. Because the light that I have right now is not, I don't feel like it's enough. I'm grateful that I remembered to bring the light out here because I have brought the light. I can now add light to my video and make it easier for people to see me. It is easier for me to see myself because I have this black shirt with the yellow design on it. And that's how you show gratitude. You actually write down or you tell the story of why you're grateful. You be grateful when you say you're grateful you have a light. Grateful I got a light right here. When you explain why, when you write the story of why, that is showing gratitude. That's the difference between showing gratitude and being grateful. And the reason why that difference is so important is because if you are a wheelchair user, if you are full of the negative thoughts like people are, like everyone is, then all day the negative thoughts still go through your head and that affects your decisions. The negative thoughts affect your parenting. The negative thoughts affect your communication with others. The negative thoughts affect your marriage, affect your friendships, affect your relationships at work and at home. The negative thoughts affect your relationships with your caretakers. And the more time you spend showing the gratitude, you're not going to have the negative thoughts. And that's just a simple scientific fact. You cannot have a negative thought and a positive thought at the same time. Can't have it. Cannot have a negative thought and a positive thought at the same time. I'll be quiet and let you try. We did this on Thursday. I will be quiet for a couple of seconds and let you try. You will think to yourself, hit the lottery, got all this money. I got it. And then the negative thought comes in, maybe somebody passes away. Maybe there's an injury. Maybe there's a wreck. Whatever it is, but that means you instantly switched off all the good feelings and good thoughts of hitting the lottery, and your mind went somewhere else to create and get stuck in the accident, the injury, whatever it is negative is going on. You can't have a negative and a positive thought at the same time. So either you can list off a bunch of things to be grateful for, the house, the sun, the moon, the cars, the grass, the yard, the neighbors, the AC, the windows, the roof. You can be listing off that type of stuff. Or you can just explain why you are grateful, why you are so happy that you have a roof. I'm happy that I'm grateful I have a roof because it keeps my family safe inside. Because I have a roof, when it rains, the water does not mess up the food that my daughter was cooking. Because I have a roof, I can sleep and not have to worry about birds dropping boo-boo on me. Whatever you want to write. I know that was crazy. What I just said was kind of crazy. I'm grateful to have a roof because the birds don't drop, do not defecate, do not shit on me. The birds just don't shit on me. I bet you're wondering, hey Kendrick, has a bird ever actually shit on you? I don't think so. I really don't think so. That's just where the story went. So we're here today. Tell y'all again, I need y'all to like this, to share this, to comment on this. Now I can't respond back to all the likes and comments. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank you so much for coming in. But because I'm legally blind, I cannot read or see the names that are on my screen. I just can't do it. I don't have the physical ability to read these names on the screen. Every once in a while, if I pay super duper, I squint my eyes and I'm looking at it. And if I know the name, maybe all of the stuff comes together and oh, that's Naboo. Oh, that's my homeboy Chumbo. Oh, Alain. I can see that. I'm used to those letters. I'm used to those shapes. I can see that.
I design t-shirts for wheelchair users that are not afraid to be called wheelchair users.
But since I'm legally blind, dog, until you come in enough and until we speak or you comment and I'm able to actually track and pay attention to that name, I'm kind of, I'm out of luck. I am out of luck. Instead, I just got to focus on what I'm here for. Gratitude Journal University. Share this, like this, put your comments, because the more you do, then the higher up in the rankings I go. And the higher up in the rankings I go, then other wheelchair users can see me. I'm here for my wheelchair users, my tribes, people, those who are dealing with the chronic illness. You are severely disabled. Whether seen or unseen, your limitations are right there. You cannot do anything to hide them. Your limitations are right there. And that's why Gratitude Journal University, I'm here for you. I wanted somebody to be there for me as I got diagnosed when I'm dealing with this. But since I didn't have that, I had to do it myself. Gratitude Journal University was born when Kendrick Avant, the professor of gratitude, started up. This is one of my gratitude journals. You can, of course, get this by checking out the link in my bio. Kendrick Avant. You can catch me at Kendrick Avant. The link in the bio has a support page where you can donate to the GoFundMe I have. You can buy shirts. You can buy products. I have services that I offer to people where I'm speaking to businesses, where I'm coaching other wheelchair users. I have Facebook groups, all type of good stuff to get your mind in a better spot. All type of good stuff to get you in a better position to be who you need to be. You just got to click on that link, Kendrick Avant /support. And then from there, like this shirt right here, mindset over bullshit. Do you know how much of a gangster you got to be to rock a wheelchair logo with somebody giving you a lap dance? And underneath the wheelchair logo with the lap dance, mindsetoverbullshit.com. That's how I'm rocking and rolling. I'm swinging and banging. That's how I do this damn thing. I have a podcast where I'm talking about the same thing we're talking about right now. Getting your mindset right. Getting your mindset away from the negativity. You wake up surrounded by negativity. As you move through the day, you're always thinking about the negativity. You are wondering how bad your legs may hurt tonight. You're telling yourself, damn, I didn't get any sleep last night. I didn't get any sleep the night before last. You were telling yourself, shit, I am hungry. I am so hungry, but I cannot reach the top of the refrigerator. All these things go through your head. If you slow some of that stuff down, then maybe you'll have that thought of how to do your kids' Common Core math. If you slow some of these negative thoughts down, that's when you realize, like, oh snap, there goes the job that I can apply for, because you're paying more attention to whatever it is you're doing. That's why I'm here. I'm here to remind my wheelchair users we can still pay attention to what we're doing. We don't have to be confined to the wheelchair. But if you are confined to the wheelchair, then get you a lap dance, get you a drink in your hand like I have right here with this logo, and have a good time with it. I love this shirt. When I put on this shirt, that's a reason to be grateful. Because when I put on this shirt, I just feel like rocking this shirt, a wheelchair user, getting a lap dance, and having a glass of wine with the words mindset over bullshit underneath the chair. All that I feel like goes straight to my head, straight to my spirit. When I put this on, I have a little bit extra to get my exercises done. Speaking of exercises, let's start this thing up. Now, you know when we kick our exercises off, maybe you don't know because it's your first time rolling with me. When we kick exercises off, we want to be out of the wheelchair and on the floor. That's because, like I just said earlier, all your doctors, your medical team, the medical professionals will always remind you that you've got to stretch, you've got to keep moving. The more you move, the more you stretch, the more exercise and movements that you participate in, that you take upon yourself, then the longer you can hold on to whatever abilities you still have. I cannot stand by myself. I cannot crawl by myself. I damn sure cannot take steps by myself. But the more I get my legs straight, the more I move my toes, the more I wiggle my feet, the better chance I have of doing whatever it is I can still do. So here we go. Legs straight. My legs are what you call contraction. That means I'm in the wheelchair so much that my legs are locked like this. Locked like this. Anytime I make the legs straight, it's going to cause a bunch of body spasms all over the body. It looks like I'm having a seizure. My father always thinks I have a seizure. He gets so afraid when I show up. Be okay. I'm just having spasms. I don't lose consciousness. I can see. I cannot talk because my tongue will be out my mouth, slobbering and shit like that because I'm spasming out. It's a full body spasm. All this shit goes into it. But that's every time my legs go from a sitting, tucked in wheelchair position, they go straight. If I try to stand up, it's going to cause the spasm. If I move too far with my arms, open my arms up too far, it can cause spasms, full body spasms. I'm out the wheelchair. If I'm sitting up like this and the spasm hits, I'm going to tip over to the side. That's how you end up getting head bangs, scraping yourself, cutting yourself, all types of stuff like that. That's why your boy's in this wheelchair. I get out the wheelchair. I get on the floor to help remind my people, get out your wheelchair and get on the floor. Stretch what you can. Do what you can so you can hold on to whatever it is that you can still do. Got my legs straight, and that's giving my legs a break from being tucked in the contractured wheelchair position. Got to give my legs a break from that. I'm starting this off by giving them about a 30-minute stay with legs just straight. Just straight, nothing else. Now that it's been about 30 minutes, let's kick these exercises off. And the first one we open up with is always going to be the toes. You got your 4 toes. I know you got 5 toes. I do this every single time. You got 5 toes. I'm holding up 4 fingers. And all you are doing is pulling your toes towards you. We're going to do 2 sets of 20. 2 sets of 20, just pulling your toes towards you. Now, I have realized that if I'm doing this, I'm not good at pulling the toes towards me. So I will put my fingers down and I want to start pulling the toes towards me. Here we go. Start this thing out. Pulling your toes towards you. Got your legs together. You're going to pull the toes towards you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Give yourself a short break. That's hard work, dog. Wheelchair use, that's hard work. Don't let anybody tell you it's not hard work. I'm out of breath just pulling my toes towards me. I'm out of breath. Okay, here we go. Short break. Short break. Gotta get this thing back off because I want to knock off the most exercises we have done. Hello. I think you said hello. Hello back to you. I'm a wheelchair user. I'm Kendrick Avant, and I'm showing other wheelchair users basic exercises, meditations, breathing exercises to keep themselves going. I appreciate all of you for sliding in. Thank you very much for sliding in, for showing love, for popping in. I would love it even more. You can support me even more. If you like these, share these, comment, send this to your people that you know that are wheelchair users. If you are a wheelchair user, shit, I'm on the floor. I got 4 yoga mats stacked up. I have 2 booty cushions stacked up. I do all that because I have pressure sores. Now, straight legs. Let's hit this round 2. Remember, you are pulling your toes towards you 20 times. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh. Man, that's the I think it's called dysphagia. I have multiple sclerosis. I have primary progressive multiple sclerosis. That's the reason why I'm disabled. It is in my legs, it is in my eyes, it is in my hands, it is in my arms, it is in my lungs, it affects the way I breathe, it is in my bladder, it is in my it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease where your body is attacking your own nerve endings. Like the coating around the nerves that allow them to communicate to each other, my body attacks the coating. It exposes the nerves. So since it does that, whatever I tell my body to do, it doesn't do. Instead, it does shit on its own. I can't walk. I can't crawl. I am legally blind. I struggle to breathe sometimes. I have limited use of my left hand. I feel right now, I don't feel my left hand at all. Most of the time I feel these two fingers, the four fingers and the thumb. Today, I don't have any feeling in this. I have to look at my hand to even know if my hand is moving. That's how bad the multiple sclerosis can get. I'm what you call severely disabled. That's the reason why I know others in wheelchairs need this energy, need these talks, need me to get out the wheelchair and show them how to do this. Show them how to do this. Somebody just said, "Where are you from?" I am right outside of Houston, Texas. I'm in the United States of America. Right outside of Houston, Texas, in the United States of America. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with my chair. That's where I'm at with the wheelchair. Well, not the chair. This is my shirt. This is my mindset of a bullshit shirt. Next up, we're going to take the whole foot now and pull your whole foot towards you. Pull your whole foot towards you. First time was just the toes. Now you're going to pull the whole foot towards you. 2 sets of 20. Here we go. 2 sets of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew, there goes the first 20. If you wonder to yourself, "Hey Kendrick, why don't you show your feet? Let's see the exercise." Because if I angle this camera, it's going to lower my rankings and even less people in wheelchairs can see me doing this. I've got to keep the camera still once I get it set right. Got to keep the camera still once I get it set right. So we did the toes. We're now doing the whole foot, pulling the whole foot towards you. Here we go, second round of 20. Now I pull myself up like this because as I told you all, I am severely disabled. This makes it a little bit easier to move my feet. I'm not gonna lie to you. It makes it a little bit easier to move my feet. So we go whole foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boom, there we go. So done the toes 20, did the whole foot 20, 2 sets of 20. 2 sets of 20. When I first wake up, I don't instantly jump into yoga exercises. Oh no. When I first wake up, I don't instantly jump into brushing my teeth. I was brushing my teeth this morning, it made me think if you're a wheelchair user and you are dealing with the movement issues, then every time you brush your teeth, you have a decision to make. I have to decide, do I stay in the wheelchair and brush my teeth and then try to pull myself up and spit to get to when you're brushing and now it's time to spit? Do I pull myself up out to try to spit and then put myself back down? Because I'm telling you, that plop down, when you plop your booty back down after pulling yourself up on them pressure sores, bed sores, oh, that hurts so much. It hurts so much. I know it does, y'all. I know it does. It hurts so much. Or do I try to stand up, prop myself up on the sink? Usually I bend over the sink and I'm brushing like this and I'm actually bent over the sink like that. My knees are bent a little bit. I'm out the wheelchair. I try to do that whenever I'm shaving. I try to do that whenever I'm brushing my teeth. All those are exercises. When I had physical therapy, one of the main exercises was to stand up as long as I could. Get out of the chair, get off of the sores, give myself a break there, and he would help hold me up. Now, I cannot stand unassisted, but he would help hold me up, and I may be able to stand there and balance for a couple of minutes. The longest time I ever made it was 20 minutes, but even then he had to keep touching my back, touching my shoulders to make sure, and I got to keep touching stuff to make sure I don't tip over and fall. You do not want to fall. You do not want to fall. If you're a wheelchair user, you know what I'm talking about. You don't want to fall. So we've done the toes. We've done the whole foot now. Now we're going to take our feet and we are going to open them up and do that 20 times. 2 sets of 20. So here we go. Open up the feet. Now as we do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. I'm trying to tell you, we get worn out, man. Do not feel bad. You see me out of breath. You see me exhausted. We are only on our third pose. We're only on our third stretch. And I'm out of breath. Whenever you're doing this, wheelchair users, do not overexert yourself trying to make your feet go as far apart as you can. Sometimes my feet only go this far. Sometimes only one foot moves. Yeah, sometimes they barely move. Sometimes I got to squint my eyes to see if even one is moving at all. All that counts. All of that counts. Even if your foot does not move at all, damn that shit counts. That is your exercise. That is your stretch. That is your yoga. I'm proud of you. That shit counts. So let's jump into round 2. Second time doing a set of 20 where we're opening up our feet. Separating our feet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Oh shit. Second round of 20. Second round of 20. Now to keep this thing going, want to keep this thing going. Next up, we are now going to sway our feet from left to right. Remember, if your feet cannot go all the way left to right, believe me, I get it. Mine don't. Right now, my feet settle like this. One foot is actually spread out like that. I have to make an intentional effort to keep my feet together. So now we're just going to sway them as left to right. Not as far as you can. Not as far as you can. Do what you are comfortable with, because all that matters is that you are making the effort. All that matters is that you are making the effort. So here we go. Swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Is that Tanisha? Count trying to see. Oh, what is up, Queen? Crack a lack and morning to you. Top of the morning to you.
Yes, I am still on the Clubhouse app. As a matter of fact, I will be a moderator in the Gratitude Room this Wednesday, December 6th from 1 to 2:30 Central p.m. Jump in that room. You can follow me at Kendrick Avant, and I will let you on stage so we can talk about gratitude together. This is what it's all about.
Top of the morning tip. We are on the fourth exercise. Did the toes, did the whole foot, spread them apart. Now we are swaying. Straight legs, swaying your feet, trying to manually move your feet left to right. Did our first set of 20. Here we go. Second set of 20. Here we go. Second set of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boom. All right, we've done 4 poses. I feel like I'm about to start sweating. Y'all hear me? It is hard for me to do all the talking and do the exercises. I'm not in that good of shape. No, I'm not in that good of shape. Did the toes, did the whole foot. We've done 4 exercises. Next up, what we're going to do now? Oh, man. I'm going to pick myself up a little bit, back up on this couch some. Try to straighten myself out just a little bit. Okay, next up, you know what's up? Keep your arms out at a 90-degree angle. Open those arms up as far as you can and hold that for 20 seconds. Go. I'm going to use my timer so I can tell y'all this story. Telling y'all about how this morning my daughter reminded me, if you start out saying to yourself, it is going to be a bad day. And I know you know if it's going to be a bad day better than anybody. These are your disabilities. These are your limitations. These are your pain issues. So you know. But the moment you allow yourself to call it a bad day, the moment you say to yourself, this is a bad day, then your mind sticks in it that way. And after that, you will notice every single pain coming in. All of it becomes noticeable. That's what she reminded me of. There goes my 20 seconds. I actually did a little more than 20. I don't know why I get phone calls. I'm supposed to be do not disturb. Check that out. Got to stop that. Man, told y'all I am legally blind. So trying to read comments. I love the comments. Please keep commenting. I just want you to know that I cannot immediately respond to your comments because your boy is legally blind. I'm trying to tell you I am severely disabled. Legally blind. I have limited control of my hands, of my arms, of my feelings. Limited control of my bowels and bladder. All this gets to be a rough life. The chronic pain is nonstop. Damn it, I'm preaching to the choir because y'all know what I'm talking about. And like I was telling you, my daughter was telling me, here we go, arms up, 90-degree angle, 20 seconds, go. So she's reminding me, hey, Daddy, you cannot call it a bad day. I know your legs hurt, but you always tell us don't call it a bad day. Because I do this gratitude journal so much, all I'm thinking is, damn, she right. I cannot call it a bad day. Because I was going to do today's session by staying in the wheelchair and pulling up at the table because I didn't think I could straighten my legs out at all without spasms. But I did. Oh, shit. Man. There goes the arms. If you feel that burn in your arms, that burn right around this area, you are doing it right. Do not stop. Rest as much as you need. Rest as many times as you need. You know yourself better than anybody. You know what you're going through better than anybody. I had a quote I talk about on today's episode of Mindset of a Bullshit. And the quote is by Benjamin Spock. And Benjamin Spock is not the dude from Star Wars. Benjamin Spock was a child rights activist. He was a philosopher. He had a bunch of thoughts and theories on kids growing up. Benjamin Spock is the one who said the quote, "You know yourself more than anybody. You know more than you think you know. You know more than you think you know, especially about your own damn condition. You may not know the scientific word for this muscle. You may not know the scientific word for this spasm. You may not know the scientific word for whatever it is hurting. But damn it, you know it, you feel it, you are cognizant of it. You are the expert in you. Stop letting other people tell you so much, folks. Stop letting other people tell you so much. You are strong enough. Damn that wheelchair, you are strong enough. Look, this is me in the wheelchair. I'm getting the lap dance. I got a glass of wine. My mindset is over bullshit. I'm not about to stop. Neither should you. Nobody should be telling you this. You know more than you think you know. You know more than you think you know. Remember that. Rock with that. Vibe with that. Keep that going. Keep that going. Next up, we've done this twice now. We're going to put the legs, we're going to put the arms straight up 20 seconds. Here we go. 20 seconds starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Straight up. And as the arms are straight up, I want you to use your fingers, reach towards the sky. Now, as I'm doing this, my body is trying to spasm. Told you all, if I move my arms too far, it causes whole body spasms. My legs are shaking, spasming right now. That's a pain level of about a 2 in the legs, maybe a 2. But because the legs are spasming, changing the angle, and I'm kind of moving around, wiggling on this damn chair, oh shit, that makes the pressure sores really start to burn. Oh shit, I gotta stop. Okay, I gotta stop. Okay. We did 20 seconds, no extra time on that. No extra time on the upward stretch at all. None whatsoever. Did my 20 seconds and I stopped. If you can go over 20, go over 20. You a gangster. I salute you. You a gangster. Go over 20. If you are under 20, I salute you. You a gangster. You are putting in the effort. You are here. You are trying it. Keep that shit going. About to put the arms back up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Reach for the sky. Stretch it. Stretch it. Got a 20-second hold. Remember, put the fingers up too. You want the fingers to go as high as they can. I make fist and then I uncurl it. Make fist, then I uncurl it. On this second round, I'm not having near the spasms in my legs because the body is starting to get loose. Ugh. There goes 20 seconds. Yeah. We grinding today, people. We're working this thing out today, good people. Yeah, we are. Yes, we are. Now, I have got bands. I reminded you all, grab some bands. We have not done a lot of bands. I don't think we've done any bands at all. But, check this out. I didn't know this. But the colors of your bands determine how hard they are to pull apart. Yeah, the colors of your bands determine how hard they are to pull apart. Which one of mine are the hardest? I think purple is the hardest. I'm going to try to put 3 of these together just because I want to be a gangster for y'all. I want to be a G for y'all. I'm going to take these. I'm going to wrap it around my hand, wrap it around my fist twice. 1, 2. Got the other side. Wrap it around my fist twice. 1. Nope, just 1 time. So 1 hand twice, 1 hand once. 1 hand twice, 1 hand once. Put your arms like this. You're going to hold it up. And all you're doing is stretching this out and make a muscle every time you get to the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Oh,
Yes, I do in fact offer mindset over bullshit life coaching. It's one-on-one virtual meetings to improve your perspective through tools of self-care. It is hard as hell to bullshit somebody else in a wheelchair.
I know you think you're done. Your ass ain't done. Now put the left arm on top. This is the one that's wrapped around once. This is the one that's wrapped around twice. Doing the same thing with the other arm. Now you're flipping. Flipping. You're gonna extend, make a muscle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh. Yeah, man. Let me tell you why it's important we work on our upper body. It's important why we work on upper body. Because if you're a wheelchair user, my severe disabilities, the most are in my lower body, which means I depend on the upper body to get around. I got to get out the wheelchair and slug things out. That means, I got to hump, throw my body in a direction, and pull my lower body in that. Throw it, pull it. Throw it, pull it. A lot of times, I have to back up on stuff like this couch. And when it's time for me to get up, I gotta put my arms up on the couch and use the triceps, biceps, upper body to lift my rest of my body up. Dog, before I got disabled, I didn't have any muscles in my arms like that. Yeah, I worked out some. There would be moments the year I'm working out hard as I can, but I didn't actually get real biceps. I didn't actually get real triceps. I did not actually get cut until I became disabled. Now my lower body looks like I don't know, toothpicks. My legs are way smaller. Don't have any muscle in my legs. That shit looks terrible. But the upper body looks a whole lot better. The upper body looks great. I got a big ass belly. Yeah, I got a big belly, but the body looks great. It's because I have to do all this movement, all this pushing, all this pulling, all this lifting myself constantly with the upper body. Here we go, round 2. Here we go. 2 times wrapped around, 1 time. 2 times, 1 time. These are working on the triceps. Here we go. Extend, make muscle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bam. There goes 20. Here we go, 20 with the left side. And then we're done with these. Not done with the bands. No, we're not done with the bands all the way. 20 on the left side, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Break. I'm only human, man. Let me take a quick break. I got to 17. Get 2 more. 2 more. 3 more. 18, 19, 20. 1 to grow on. Boom. 1 to grow on. Okay. Releasing the bands a little bit. So now I got this wrapped around once. This wrapped around once. Got them both wrapped around each arm 1 time. 3 bands. Starting like this. I'm just going to go spread them apart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit, just as at a 10. Damn that 20. Damn that whole, damn doing 2 sets of 20. Doing 2 sets of 10. Got the bands wrapped around each fist one time. I'm doing 2 sets of 10. So I've done 1 set. Time for the second tip. Wheelchair users, don't give up on me, dog. Don't give up. We only here for an hour. And we spent the first 30 minutes just sitting with the legs straight. Just chilling with the legs straight to give your knees a rest from being bent. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. I did 10. I did 11. You heard me, I did 11. I almost went to 20. And I remembered to myself at the end, oh, wait a minute, we're only doing 10. Stopped at 10. Stopped at 10. Remember, like this, share this, comment, register. The more activity you show on Gratitude Journal University, the more activity you show, the more times you like it, the more times you comment, the more times you share anything, it's going to improve and raise my rankings with the algorithms. The higher my rankings are, the more wheelchair users can see me. The more wheelchair users can see, it is a wheelchair user out there banging, swinging, and banging. You can support your boy by liking this, sharing this. I would love it if you support me by gifting your boy. Throw me some roses. Throw me a galaxy. Throw me a baby dragon. Throw me a biscuit. Whatever you want to, you can scoop up a gift from the TikTok shop, get you a few for maybe a couple of dollars, and then you can gift those to your favorite creators. I want to be the creator for wheelchair users. I want to be the creator that shows you and gives you a way to put your mindset over the bullshit. Do that with the gratitude journal. Do that with exercises. Do that with simple talking. Do that with love language. Do that with brain hemispheres, with learning languages, breathing exercises, all these different ways you can do to improve yourself. Improve yourself. So we have done we've done 2 types of bands. We did 4 things with the feet. We did 2 with the bands. And we did 2 with the arms. We've done 8 total. My goal every day is 12. So if I only get to, say, 10 with y'all, that means after I end this, I stay right here on the floor and I do the other 2 exercises. The other 2. Right now we have done 4 on the feet, 2 with the arms. We've done 2 with the band. We've done 8 total. So we're not going to make it to 12 before the hour time is up. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And as a wheelchair user, I'm here to remind you, take as many breaks as you need. Take the length of break that you need. That's the reason why I got terminated from my job in October, because I'm a wheelchair user, and I got to take a restroom break at least every hour or 2. At least every hour or 2. Look, dog, I'm not trying to risk it. I don't want to take too many chances, because if you're in a wheelchair and you got pressure sores, bed sores, cuts, abrasions, blackheads, bumps, anything like that, and you mess around and wet yourself, oh my God, the burning is crazy. I don't know, look, your family, your friends, your caretakers, your kids, your spouse, whoever it is may not understand. I will say it for you. When you wet yourself, never mind the fact that you wet yourself, now it is burning even more. And then trying to pull the wet clothes off of you, oh wow. Just thinking about it. pulling the wet clothes off of you, I want to shed a tear just thinking about it. I made it like, it's been a long, it's been maybe 4 months since I last wet myself. Doing good. I was in a bar. The wife took me out for a couple of drinks. Yeah, I still drink. You can see the wheelchair user with the wine cup. I still drink. I'm big on vodka. Let me stop there. The wife took me out, and while we're out, we meet an old student of mine. She is now like 27, 28 years old. She wants to buy my wife and I a few drinks. End up being more than a few drinks. Dog, I'm in the bathroom. Fell in the public restroom on the floor. Had to have other patrons pick me up off the floor. They had to come in to the disability stall, try to help me out. They're trying to get me up. They end up, two guys, these are grown ass men, end up leaving the bathroom. I don't know if they made an announcement to the rest of the bar, but whatever it is, they came back and they have my wife with them and have my wife trying to help peel me off of the floor, set me back in the wheelchair, get my hands and my forearms and everything washed up, put a little water on my face, just trying to help me look more presentable when I come out. That shit blew me away. I'm happy that they stopped to help. Words cannot express how happy I was they stopped to help. That's being grateful. You say what you're grateful for. You say what happened. Let me tell you why I'm grateful. Because I didn't want to stay stuck on that nasty ass public bar restroom floor like that. I don't want to stay laying on that floor like that. Oh, hell no. That right there, not only does it make you feel bad, not only does it make you look bad, not only does it make you smell bad, man, the pain, the frustration, all the shit it takes trying to get yourself off of the floor and even just sit up, that's a lot. That is a lot. So I'm happy that they came to help. And the gratitude is that you just heard the gratitude story because it helped out with the pain, with the comfort, with the look, with the appearance, with the smell. It had to get your boy up, get your boy up. I think I ended up falling 3 times in the restroom that night. That's how many drinks I had. I ended up falling 3 times out the wheelchair, trying to hold on to the disability bars, trying to get myself to the toilet. Ended up falling like 3 times. The hour is up, good people. The hour is up. So I'm done with all the exercises for right now. All the stretching and everything else for right now. I did 8 with you. I got to do 4 by myself. But I'm going to stay a little bit overtime because I want you all to see how the gratitude journal works. Now, I've told you what the difference is between being grateful, showing gratitude. Being grateful when you just list out what you're grateful for. I'm grateful to have a book. I'm grateful to have a job. I'm grateful to have a car. I'm grateful to have my parents. I'm grateful I got kids. Whatever it is you're grateful for, you just list it off. Showing gratitude means you actually tell the story of each. So I'm grateful that I have parents because they babysit my kids and give me a chance to go out and have fun. I'm grateful I have parents because whenever I need money, they are always there to help me out, support me. I'm grateful I have parents who let me move back in the house with them. Whatever it is, you write the story of why you are grateful. I'm grateful to have kids because they give me the motivation to go to work. If I didn't have kids, I would not go to work. I would not try as hard as I am. So I'm grateful for my kids. Plus that my kids always compliment me. That makes me feel good. That whole story, once you write that whole shit out, you have just spent a few minutes away from the negative thoughts. And you know if you are in a wheelchair, those negative thoughts, they come. We have over 80,000 negative thoughts every day. Over 80,000 negative thoughts every day. And 85% of what we think is negative. You think your boss doesn't like you. You think your kids don't like you. You think your kids aren't paying attention. You believe your spouse is not as helpful as your spouse could be. You think you're not paid enough. Your friends don't come through enough. Your friends are always asking for shit. Every time your friends show up, they're leaving stuff behind. Your kids leave their toys out. The restroom is always dirty. There's never any food in the house. You don't know how to cook something. You're always thinking negative. You wish your hair was a different color. You can't never get your makeup right. All this stuff goes through your head, and that affects you on the inside. That affects your parenting, that affects your communication, that affects your marriage, that affects your relationships, that affects how you are a supervisor at work because you think that the employees are not doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing. If you have less negative thoughts, you won't be thinking that bad shit so much, and that makes you a better person. That's why I have my gratitude journal. And what I wrote about, my podcast, I share at least 3 gratitude stories every podcast. I've been doing this. Today was number 1,183 days in a row. I've been doing my gratitude journal for 1,183 consecutive days. Actually, write out a story of why I'm grateful. I have no idea what you can see. No idea what you can see with this. But that's what I do. When I wake up, to get my mind out of a wretched, raggedy place, because you wake up disabled. Sometimes you need help to get out the bed. I have to fall out the bed. There is no sitting up, swinging my legs over the side, and casually transitioning to my wheelchair. No, I got to swing a foot or two off the side of the bed and then angle myself to fall out the bed on the floor. Then I pull the wheelchair towards me. Got one arm on the bed, one arm on the wheelchair bar, and I'm lifting and pulling myself up into the wheelchair. Causes all type of spasms. It hurts a lot, quite a bit. But it's how I get out the bed. It's how I get back in the bed. When I get out the bed, my first thing in the morning is usually to look up something to celebrate. Today, National Cookie Day. And I have that in my gratitude journal. It is National Cookie Day. I'm crunk on that because my daughter last night bought me a Dairy Queen large turtle dove blizzard. A Dairy Queen large turtle dove blizzard. Extra peanuts and extra it's like almost some type of nuts. It's extra. It's 2 types of nuts. She put extra in. That's how I'm kicking off my National Cookie Day. I'm proud of that because number 1, she bought it for me. Number 2, I feel loved because she spent money out of her own pocket to bring me a Dairy Queen large blizzard. She took time out of her own day to get there and get it to me. All that stuff makes me feel like a good ass father. Makes me feel like, hey man, I must not be that bad if my kids are spending money out their own pocket on me. Cause I'm unemployed. I told y'all I got fired in October. October 10th was my last day working. It is December 4th. Yeah, I've been out of work for a couple of months. And I got denied disability last week because I got denied unemployment because I'm disabled. I don't get unemployment. I don't get disability. I don't get SSI. I don't get food stamps. I don't get Medicaid. I don't get any of that shit. Anything. But if I wake up and I look up something to celebrate, that starts my day on the high. A National Cookie Day means I get to have candy or something sweets for breakfast. No shake, no smoothie, no extra protein. No. I start my day with a blizzard. Extra nuts, extra peanuts, extra candies, a Dairy Queen ice cream blizzard. That filled up my heart. Like I'm excited about jumping on that. No, I haven't had it yet. I had it yet. I know I'm talking about it because it's in there. I can see it. I feel like I can taste it. I had one yesterday. Shout out to my wife. I had one yesterday for International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Yesterday was International Day of Person with Disabilities. My wife brought me the blizzard the way I liked it. Watched the football game while eating that blizzard. Texas won. All that was good stuff. You got to find the small things right about that. If I write about the Texans winning, It means I'm not overthinking kids leaving toys out. If I write about the Texans winning their football game, I'm not overthinking how swollen my feet are. If I write about the Texans winning their football game, I'm not tripping on how bad I look. If certain parts are sticking up, I'm not clowning because I got that white hair hanging out of my nose that looks like a booger.
And I'm still looking for a perfect. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, there's a bird in my car. Oh, it's a bird. It's a.
None of that is there. None of that is there. Instead, I'm just caught up in the good feeling that the Texans winning, and I'm writing that story up. I heard the story about how my daughter brought me the blizzard to eat today on National Cookie Day. I got that. All those are things you got to manufacture. Things are going good for you. Things are going good in your life. Not everything is bad. Not everything is going to shit. You got to remember that. And that is your responsibility. I told you all, Benjamin Spock tells us, we know more than we think we know. You know more about the good things. You know more about the positive things. You know about the actions of love, about the words of affirmation, about the quality time. You know more about that. You just got to remind yourself. You've got to start the habit of reminding yourself. Perfection is not about an action. Perfection comes from habits. Not perfection, the word is excellence. Excellence is not an action. Excellence is not a birthright. Excellence is a habit. It's you doing that stuff repeatedly over and over and over and over again. In my gratitude journal, I got my 3 gratitude stories. I'm going to give y'all one. I want to tell y'all today about, yesterday, my daughter made me a coffee. First time she ever made your boy a coffee. She got my king cup. I got a cup with the word king on it. Got me a king cup. And I swear, that was the smallest coffee ever poured inside or outside of a coffee shop. She must have poured me like up a fifth of coffee. By the time I put in the Baileys and by the time I put in a little bit some creamer, dog, I had more creamer on Baileys than I had coffee. What's that shit all about? Now I could fuss about that. I could trip about that. She didn't get me hard in the coffee. Nah, dog. You write in your gratitude journal how much it made you feel better that she at least made you the action of trying to make you something. Cause I can't reach that coffee maker. I can't reach the stove to be pumping up the stove and trying to boil water, and I cannot make my own coffee. There's not enough disability modification in here for that. I'm grateful she did it. I'm grateful that it gave me the energy. I'm grateful there was some Baileys to put in it. I'm grateful for the buzz it gave me. I'm grateful because I got through the dead space between the end of the Texans to the start of the next game. I didn't care about watching the Eagles. I'm an old Eagles fan, but I'm a Texans fan now, switched up. Because she made that coffee, I made it to game number 2. And because you all came in, we have finished Gratitude Journal University for Monday. I'm going to be here on Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Remember, Gratitude Journal University is every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It is 4 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time. 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time. I got to do my last 4 yoga poses, exercises to get all my shit in right. But I want y'all to come back to share this, to talk about this. Register for the event. Get some gifts and shower your boy with a couple of gifts. Show me some love for doing this. But I appreciate all of you. 1,000 thank yous for rocking with me. I'm Kendrick Avant, your professor of gratitude. And I will be swinging and banging on Wednesday, 9 o'clock.